Guys, it's another BC3 Amigos.
And we're at Summit.
We are at Community Summit. Can you believe it? Look at this crowd and the audience here.
It's been amazing.
I mean, there's so much to talk about here.
So much knowledge.
Oh my gosh.
And so many returning friends.
I mean, Rob, why don't you start? I mean,
So it's just been amazing. I mean, I can't tell you, starting with Academy, the classes were awesome. It was just, and Steve, you led a couple, so, and Kim, you had one, so why don't y'all tell us about the classes?
Well, they were full,
yeah.
which was really good. Great interaction. Totally enjoyed it. We're going to expand that next year. We have to have more classes, leave them open longer, all the way up.
And yes, that's the thing. We had registrations coming in at class day last year. This year we canceled early and there were people coming in on day of again trying to re-register. So we need to communicate better to the folks that, hey, this is outside of Summit. You do need to register, and we need to do a better job of just advertising it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Academy was so amazing. I mean, we offered up what we had like 8 different possible classes you can pick from. I mean, we had to cancel a few because nobody registered, but we, like you said, Rob, we canceled the registration early. But if we get this out early, if we tell the community we're doing this again, hopefully we'll have even, instead of having, say, 25, 30 people, we'll probably have 50 people in the room. So it was great. I mean,
It was so good. I'm was really happy to be part of it, and I can't wait for next year. So mark your calendars now, right? Be ready for next year.
And the thing that amazed me was that after seeing people who attended a class, how much they'd quickly become buddies with some of their attendees.
Yes.
And that's the thing we talk about is when you're at Summit, make friends and connect with those people that have similarities to you because you're going to learn so much more together.
Absolutely.
Does everybody out there notice we're all wearing Rob cowboy hats? So we wanted to make sure that you understood we're the 3 Amigos. Maybe we'll wear something different next time, but
Sombreros.
But one thing to note about Summit, and for those of you who are not here at Summit, and we're only on day 2 of Summit, really next year, again, expect to have a good 3.5 days of learning, networking, good food, good fun, good drinks. Crazy things like this to happen, in the middle of a freaking room that holds about 200 people here talking about Summit. But seriously, next year, we're going to be in the great state of
Texas.
So we'll be down in San Antonio, Texas next year, October. The dates and everything will come out on the community Dynamics community sites. Probably after Summit, you'll see some early bird specials. So reach out, click on that, get your early bird registration in, and obviously the hotels will be announced at that point in time. But
if you've never been to San Antonio, it is a rockin' city, and you got to do the river walk and all the bars around it.
Yep.
It's a great time.
Absolutely. I was going to say something and I totally forgot.
Must have been margarita.
It must have been the margarita she had about an hour
Oh,
ago.
we just came from the BC General session. And Microsoft really showed some good stuff, didn't they, guys?
Yeah, it was amazing.
And there's more coming. And you missed the opportunity to catch up early. It's better to know early on what's coming than have it show up in your update down the road, because then it's like, what's this? Or how come you have this and I don't have this? So this is a great opportunity to see what they've got.
Yeah, one big thing, that people don't realize, and I think we talk about this probably on each of our little, chats we've got with the community here on YouTube. But one thing to note is Microsoft is here. There's a big presence of Microsoft. They came with the product team. Several members are here. They're sitting at the medic booth. Think about this, guys. They are sitting where our community people go to help other customers out who use the software. They're actually over there helping the customers out. It's amazing. And then what's fascinating, as Rob said, they showed us some of the new tools that are out there that have come out in wave 2. But most importantly, 130 sessions to learn from, presented by many people in our community throughout the years, experts in different topics and subject matter. I mean, this is a robust thing. And next year, hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll probably try to do even more, because obviously BC is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. We're having more attendees here. There were over 1,000 plus attendees that said they had BC software this year. The final numbers won't come out probably till the end of the week. So maybe next month we'll talk about it, probably what the final information was. But I'm sorry, man, I'm learning so much. I'm networking, lost my voice, talk like a frog. Somebody told me to
He
sing
won't,
like
he won't be
Aaron.
able to talk come by the end of Friday. But you're right. I have met so many people this year. Everybody's so friendly and they're wanting to share. And, they walk up to you, can I ask you a question? Absolutely, and then the next time you see them several times and you just talk and visit. It's such a good networking thing.
And Microsoft participates because
They do.
they want to hear. They're here to get information from the users and from the partners. They want to make this easy, and they recognize that by doing what you want and then working through the partners, they're going to deliver a fantastic product.
Did where it's really funny that go back to what Rob just said. Sorry about that, guys. But in the academy, when we were teaching manufacturing, Dave Weiser, myself, we actually sat there and we both said this. Every time we stopped, we actually found BC ideas. We actually submitted them right in class for ideas the customers came up with, and we're like, God damn it, that's an amazing thing to put in the software.
It's awesome.
Literally, we put 8 ideas over 4
Oh my
days
gosh.
into manufacturing because we found out different things that were just not present. I mean, and then
I'm gonna tack onto that. A lot of our users didn't know BC idea where it was, but we talked about how it would be. Somebody said, well, can you do this? And I said, no. We went to BC ideas and it was already submitted under review, and they're like, "Oh, I'll vote for it," but you can't vote for it once it's under review. But they were excited, and I don't think we put any in, but we found several things that people wanted.
So I keep talking to them about a certain idea, and today Soren said to me, well, the best way to get it in is put an idea out there and have people vote.
Get people to vote.
So today I am putting my idea in there, and I will next time suggest what you want to vote for. So
look for the ones Rob put in and vote for it.
I think what's amazing, we've only been here 2 days, and yes, there was pre-academy, but for the 3 of us, we've been doing this now, over 60 years between the two, 60 plus years between the 3 of us.
Yeah.
How many people actually listen to us on YouTube, listen to some of the information we've given them, maybe on a specific functionality, or maybe just a generic topic we love talking about. And people come by and they say hi, hello, and they see us in the hallways, they stop, and they want to take pictures with us. But I think what's so amazing is they keep saying, just keep talking about anything, the functionality, something crazy in the that's going on in Business Central, what's going on maybe at Microsoft or anything like that. I think it's amazing. I mean,
It's sharing
thank
information
you
with
to our crowd out there who does watch
Absolutely.
us.
yeah.
Keep watching, keep making us come back for more, because we love to present for you.
What else? I mean, we're sitting here. I mean, there's obviously 2 more days left, and an evening tonight, and then tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday half day. But what else? I mean, that you guys have come across here at Summit that really intrigues you even more and more to make you come back again and again and again, and why this crowd is growing to probably 5,000, if not more.
I had something new happen to me last night. So, you know how they've always done Summit Land where a lot of the exhibitors give out gifts and everything? I'd never filled even a single one of those out. And somebody said, fill them out, come with me. We're going to go talk to the booth. I met so many people, not only walking the aisles, but different exhibitors that I didn't know what they did.
So you're going to try and win that car?
No, Ed, they're giving away a car, guys. You should have been here. I don't actually, I didn't stop there. I'm doing that today, but so many things. And I literally talked to some really great ISVs. I've
And by
done,
the way, those sponsors are the reason this thing
Yes.
continues to grow. We can't do it without their dollars supporting us.
Absolutely.
I mean, very true. I think what's amazing is we sit here and we did in the general session, one of the things we talked about with people are how do we build this crazy thing we call Summit together? And the funny thing is, we talk about how many tracks we've got. I mean, there was 10 plus tracks
Yeah.
of different subject and functionality. There's probably 15 people on the programming committee helping us cull through 300 plus events and stuff like that, and to go through and get it down to that 130 sessions we're going to submit. There's a fast chat going on right outside our door here on the terrace in the sun, where somebody's teaching them a short subject for 30 minutes. Rob, Kim, myself, and like I said, there's probably what, 80, 90 speakers in total across the 130 sessions that are speaking. But I think one thing we definitely emphasize, and as our board emphasized, and as we're emphasizing part of the programming committee, if you want to speak, if you're an expert in just anything, I don't care if you're an expert in accounting or warehousing or manufacturing or service or jobs or fixed assets. I mean, whatever it is in Business Central, it could be admin, development. Please find us, email us through the YouTube channel, find us on our emails, find us anywhere, LinkedIn, find us and volunteer next year, because obviously the call for proposals will go out more towards the beginning of the new year, 2024, and we'll be looking for.
And by the way,
stuff.
if they present, those registrations are free.
Yes, they
And-
are.
And you only have to co-present. So if you don't want to present by yourself that first time,
You could present with
one of
us.
us will present with you.
Others.
Yeah.
We are willing to help. We wanted to help draw you in.
Ah.
And you know, one of the last things I want to say today is after the general session where Mike Morton was talking about all the different presentations that
Mhm.
Microsoft is going to do, I can't wait to go to the rest of their presentations.
Yes,
There are just some phenomenal topics they're going to present on.
they know it, you know, so
Absolutely.
you're learning it from the experts.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
it was really nice, and I think we're all very appreciative of them coming here,
Mhm.
coordinating everything through Lotta at Microsoft in Denmark, Mike Morton and his team, Kenny, Soren being here, Alex being here. I mean, they really
Mhm.
came. They are the product managers. I mean, or the program managers, for the different functionality out of the Business Central system. It's nice seeing them joining us, teaching us, explaining to us, listening to us. I mean, they have your ear. I couldn't believe it. We walked by, the three of us walked by the medic booth, and Kenny's out there helping a customer out doing reporting.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing seeing the help they just give and listening to these people and just speaking to them. I saw Soren this morning before the general session. He was saying customers come up and they just start talking about anything, giving them advice on where they want to see the software going.
That's
So
awesome.
think about it. I mean, they have the ear of Microsoft.
Absolutely. I think what I'm feeling differently this year is just an upbeat vibe. Everybody seems just excited to be here. They can talk to uh, people that they see speaking, us, Microsoft, other MVPs. They can go to Power Platform sessions if they want to. Um,
And connect with people just like themselves.
Yes.
And that's the cool thing, finding out what people in your industry or in your position do and how you handle the different situations. It's just such a great learning process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So y'all come next year down to Texas, down San Antonio way.
Listen, guys, I did not agree to say that way. I'm not going to say, coming from the Northeast, there's no freaking way I'm going to say that. Y'all come back now or anything like that.
You
So-
just did.
You just did. Y'all come back, you hear?
No, but seriously, I think the coolest thing as we all three of us walk around, we meet people and everything like that. I mean, was a banner year. I mean, it's only day
Yeah.
2. We've walked the expo. They had the expo general reception kind of last night.
I got my steps in, that's for damn sure.
Yes, we did.
We saw a car being given away. We saw a 2-story expo booth. We saw a basketball, golf, driving simulation. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that
And we
one.
got the NASCAR Hall of Fame tonight.
I know, and we're gonna go to NASCAR tonight. I mean, think about it. What was it? 240 different booths here. I mean,
Lot.
that's a lot of booths. I mean, this is growing. I mean, we're going back to our 2019 days in which we were, reaching that 8,000 plus, count plus the expo halls. So think about it. San Antonio is going to be a banner year. So listen to us.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out. Come learn. That's the key here.
And bring a hat.
And
Yeah,
bring a
bring
hat.
your hat.
Bring a hat.
Don't bring the boots. I'm only kidding.
Boots and hats, yes. We have to
And
take
belt
a
buckle.
picture of every. Yeah, boots has, yeah, but belt buckles are like that big these days. Can you see? Yeah, they're long. Anyway, come to San Antonio. Sorry you missed out. We'll bring you some more tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah, I think
ma'am.
we'll do more tomorrow. Again, these are going to be short snippets. We'll talk about tonight's event, see what happens there. We'll talk about, again, Microsoft's got, they had over, basically about a dozen sessions or more being here, all 3.5
Maybe we should talk
days.
about our best or favorite session.
Ooh, that's a good idea. What's
Favorite
the
session. Sales prices, the new sales prices.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went to a session on that. It was so good. We wanted more. It was a fast chat. And
Oh,
it should have been,
Full
an,
session.
a full or
Mm.
extended session.
I'm using that right
So,
now
so
and I
good.
wish I knew more about it. I
Yeah,
need to know how to update.
yeah. It's really, really good. So the new things that, and they're activating that at in quarter 2 of next year. So it's something we all need to know about.
You know,
That was my favorite.
you bring up a cool thing, and I wonder if our, people who watch us know this, but you said activating in quarter 2. What do you mean by that? Like, to explain to our audience how these great features you kept on talking about, but you said activate. What does that mean?
So when Microsoft puts a change in that's a little bit broader in scale, that has an impact into how maybe your data is set up or how you operate, they don't just push it out with that wave or that release, right? They put it out there and allow you the ability to enable it, maybe in a test company or a test sandbox, even better, right? And try it out and learn about it and how am I best going to use it. But eventually and they
They
put
pull
it
the
right
plug.
in feature management. They tell you it's automatically going to activate this quarter of this year, right? Whatever. So there's several things in there for 25 even. So I think that's great. It gives us time to adjust. And then you could turn it on today if you like it
Sure.
and you see the benefit. So yeah, that's what.
I think it's cool. I mean, we learned about that several years ago when the word feature management came out, but I think a lot of people in the audience don't even know it's there because
Agreed.
people just magically think the wave comes out and
And you get everything.
you get
Yeah.
everything. But in reality, there's probably over 12 things on that list that you can play with for the next umpteen few years before it truly is in the software. So,
Well, sales prices was my favorite topic. What was yours?
So I had a jobs cost presentation yesterday, but the guy before me presented the basics of job costing, and he did a great job setting it up for me. It was like he just set it on the tee, and I could whack it out of the park with what he had done. So I really thank him for that.
And that's always
Connor
nice.
Ripley.
We do a lot of trying to do like a 101, a 201, something like that, where you can go to sessions that build on each other. That should have been marked 101,
Yeah.
201. But
I mean, for me, I actually attended one session because
You presented.
I talked all day long, which is why I lost my voice. But I did go to a reporting one. I was really intrigued by the Power BI stuff, and I'm trying to understand more about it and the power side of things. So I attended one. I ran over there. It was only for an hour, of course, and then ran back to see what it was like. So I'm fascinated by all this reporting possibilities or the power possibilities. Met somebody last night. We had a very off the cuff conversation about Power Automate, how you can really just take that and literally create workflows, or maybe you don't love a screen or you don't love something in Business Central because it's either too clunky or it's got too much noise in it, and you just want 5 fields
simple.
on a screen, have somebody fill it out, and life goes on. And literally, they showed me how they did it. This gentleman wrote a little Power app that works so you can go scan an inventory item and account for something. It spits it to Excel so they can analyze it after, and then they'll use it in Business Central. Of course, they could have fully pushed it into Business Central, but their requirements were not to do that. But it was just like, wait a minute, how long did that take you? A few hours. And I'm like, get the, beep, 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 bleep, bleep, bleep. And I'm like, so things that we're functional people in Business Central, we're heavy into that, we based on our backgrounds, but here's somebody who just literally whips this out like baking a cake. And next thing you know, it's like the best cake next to sliced bread kind of thing. And it was like, it made me laugh because he showed it to me on his phone and he goes, no, I could do it on my phone. I can do it here. And I said, God damn it. There's so much coming out. We can't even keep up with it.
He's really excited.
He's from the Northeast. He doesn't know how to speak.
I'm sorry, the jet speed Philly. That's all that matters. I don't care what anybody says
He's
from
been
Sunday.
on cloud 9 all week.
Hey, one last thing before we go, though. You
Uh-huh.
mentioned how Power BI is becoming a thing, but I will tell you, I came here with the idea that who the hell cares about Fabric? I will tell you that is the next new thing. and they are developing it. There are people here asking questions about it, people trying it, and that is going to work with Power BI and make it even better. That is coming maybe next year.
More access
keep-
to data, right?
More access to data, easier to use. So keep your ears and eyes open for Fabric.
Awesome.
All right. I think
Thanks,
that's it.
everybody. See you
Thanks,
tomorrow.
Jess.
That's fun.
That was.
It's always fun.
Now what are we going to